cocktail.
Right, Gino is in the kitchen now with a dish ready to impress. You were just saying we need to do the cocktails?
Yes, we need to do the cocktail. First of all, the reason why I wanted to do this dish is because if you don't want to do the big turkey, you know, the big palava thing with the turkey and everything, at Christmas you can do it.
They're also incredibly expensive and very hard to come by.
Hey, absolutely, you're right. It's quite expensive. I've seen some of the prices and it's like, ouch.
Eye-watering.
So to make sure that you don't have a lot of wastage, I'm doing a turkey recipe with Marsala wine where you can use or just a turkey steak, as they sell them already sliced in the supermarket, or a turkey breast. The simple thing to do is to treat it like it was chicken. Come on, Philip, what are you doing?
I'm taking the cork out so it doesn't go pop.
I don't know, I thought I wanted to hear pop. Christmas, you don't. Vabbè. OK, too small here. Who decided the amount of limoncello? When are we going to get drunk? Never, if you do like that. So this one, that's it.
Where?
A quarter.
Okay.
That's it.
I was putting it in like Ribena.
No, it's not Ribena. It's limoncello.
Like that.
Bye. That's beautiful. OK, so where do we start with the... also, I'm going to serve it with spicy sprouts.
Ooh, spicy
Because instead of having the same boiled one, let's do something a little bit more sexy.
Exciting.
You know, something more exciting.
I think this could be my first sprout since last Christmas.
Is it?
Yeah.
You don't eat sprouts
I actually
during the year?
love sprouts, but I just never bother
No,
with
I'm
them.
the same, Phil.
See, funny enough, I get them in Italy when it's about September, October time, and I cook them like any other vegetable. Salute.
Here you go.
Salute.
I haven't started cooking yet, by the way. Yeah?
Cheers.
So,
Salute.
Anyway, salute. Great to see you both.
Buon Natale.
Have you been a good girl for Santa?
Very good. Of course
Have you been a good boy for Santa?
Never.
Never. Well, you're going to get charcoal.
Oh, that's lovely. Wowza.
How good is this? Nice and
that's
easy.
really lovely.
All right, lovely. OK.
Why don't you cook something?
Let's cook something. First of all, for the sprouts, to all my beautiful fans at home, I'm starting with chopped onions, a little bit of olive oil, a touch of salt. Make sure that they start to get a little bit of color. Then for the sprouts, what you do? I parboil them 4 or 5 minutes, no more than that. You know, make the cross on the bottom because that is the tough part. Parboil them, cool them down, go straight into the pan with the onions.
They are lovely.
Yeah, they're good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit different. Now, in here, I got a large frying pan, which I put a little bit of olive oil and a touch of butter. We all know the reason why I do that.
Don't burn.
So the butter doesn't get completely burned. Now, as soon as the butter starts to melt, like now, what I got the turkey breast, treat it like you would do with chicken, as I said before. Mash it down a little bit, so it gets all nice and thin and even, so it cooks evenly. Then, in there, that's what I got. You're going to put a little bit of flour, like this, salt and pepper, and the job is done. And this goes straight into the frying pan. It will take about 3 to 3.5 minutes on each side. You know, it depends on the thickness of the breast.
Really nice.
OK, let me wash my hand. So,
Gino,
any news at Christmas? You two, what are you doing at Christmas?
Home, family, eating too much, probably drinking too much.
Well, that's the spirit of Christmas, is it?
That's what we do, isn't it?
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's the most beautiful...
What do you eat Christmas Day?
I'm going to be on the island of Sardinia. I'm going to do things like...
Porchetta.
Pork, yeah, the piglet, suckling piglet.
Yeah.
This year, I'm also going to do tripe for the first time. I know, don't say that because you haven't tried. You look like my daughter when...
Not on Christmas.
Oh, one second.
Do you not like your family?
Yeah, but we do the tripe with freshly squeezed lemon juice and salt, and then with green olives. It's a traditional Neapolitan dish. And this is the first time that I'm going to do it. I love tripe. Philip, I'm surprised you do that.
I'm not...
I thought you would be a huge fan of...
No, I'm from Oldham. My grandma used to eat everything, and I've seen the tripe and elder and the whole thing. I've done all that. Just not my thing.
Is it not?
I'm not a fan.
What about
I will eat almost anything.
What about if I cook one day for you guys? You give me the chance to change your mind.
No,
Come on, tripe.
Go.
Can you make it crispy?
No.
I mean,
I don't even want to be in the studio.
it feels like
smell of it.
stomach.
Anyway, back to the sprouts.
OK, back to the sprouts, but then we're going to do the tripe. Back to the sprouts, and put a little bit of salt in there, a little touch of pepper, not too much pepper, because now we're going to make them spicy with chili.
They're the nicest sprouts I've ever eaten.
Oh, very nice.
Aren't they?
And do you get the sweetness as well?
They're just simple, with a little bit of warmth through them.
Warm through, and then what I do, I put a little touch of honey, that it goes right at the end, just to caramelize a little bit, so you got the sweet and the chili put together, which is nicely. Ollie, do you like, or Philip, do you like my crispy sage?
Love your crispy sage.
Have you ever done them?
No.
I have done.
Go on, Philip, tell everybody how it's done, so then I don't have to do
I
it.
just put it in hot fat.
Yeah. olive oil or sunflower oil.
Something else, then. I've been doing it wrong for years.
No.
Just put
Any
it in.
oil will do it. As soon as it gets hot, put the fresh sage leaf. Take the stalk away.
How deep's the oil? A finger.
A finger.
Okay.
Yeah. If you got a finger, you're right.
Okay.
So then you put the one side, then you do the other side, and then let them dry on kitchen paper, and that's what you get.
They're
nice and
pretty,
crispy.
aren't they?
You
They
could
look
have
like they're
put, guys, salt and a little bit of sugar, brown sugar as well. So you got the sweet and sour in there.
Almost like the seaweed taste in a Chinese restaurant.
It's really nice.
Phillip, yes, it's exactly the same idea. Fry a little bit of brown sugar or demerara sugar, a little bit of salt. You could put a bit of chili powder if you want. Nice and easy.
This is so lovely. How do you make your sauce, Gino?
OK, I'm going to show you with the sauce. See the breast of turkey the other way around? Now, at this stage, what do? We take away any excess fats from the pan, and we just keep the turkey in the pan. Now, this is where it can get a little bit dangerous, so be careful. Yes. Marsala wine is not the Marsala Indian thing that the Indian people use. This is wine. Because whenever I do this dish and I mention Marsala, everybody's thinking about the Indian dish. No. This is
chicken tikka masala.
Exactly. This is a sweet Sicilian wine. You could use sherry.
No.
If you want to use it. Now, look at that. The flame is on. The pan is dry, no oil, Marsala wine. So that's what you do. You tip the pan like that, stay away. Marsala goes in there, and then you flip it. All right?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Now, if you're on an electric hob, it's not going to do that.
No, if you're on an electric hob, just do something else. Do another recipe. It's not my problem. I don't know what to say. It's like the same thing if you're a vegetarian.
Does it need to flame on?
Yes, because the alcohol needs to go away, and you need to leave the flavour of the Marsala wine. If you don't flame, it's going to be quite bitter.
Could you not just cook it for a long time?
No, it doesn't work. You need to flame the alcohol. And if you're vegetarian, but you still want to replicate this, you can have an apple, you can have a banana, you can have an orange, you can have whatever you want, but you cannot replicate this dish. A little bit of salt and pepper.
A little bit of cream. Is that it?
Let's see, a little double cream, the Marsala wine, and the job is done.
That, I have to say, Gino, is absolutely delicious.
This is absolutely done. How quick is that you want to do something quick at Christmas? You don't want to waste so much time. Really, or maybe you don't care enough about your guests that you don't want to do the whole.
You want them to try.
Whilst you plate up, not as if you haven't mentioned it enough times already, but just very quickly whilst you're plating, tell us about your new show and when it's on.
Oh, you're so good. OK, my new show is on Wednesday and Thursday, so it's a 2-hour special.
Yeah.
It's a social experiment, guys. So at 9 o'clock on ITV1, I opened a cookery school only and exclusively for single people.
Oh.
So the experiment is, because in my idea, you can fall in love by using food, by cooking together.
OK.
My mum and dad did, so is my grandmother. So I did with Jessica.
We have to move on, Gino, because now you're taking time from spin to win. So I'm so sorry.
One second, I'm going to put a little bit of crispy sage.
It's all lovely, you don't have time.
Where is the Christmas bowl?
Absolutely delicious. And more delicious ideas
My
from
Christmas
chefs.
bowls.
Download the free This Morning app.